Welcome to Omaha This Week. There it is. Welcome to Omaha This Week, our very first episode. I am Pat Safford, and this is my Hurrdat ONE team: Dan Hoppen, Joe Lamkins, Colette Adair. If you don't know who these guys are, you will soon. Dan, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Dan. I've done a lot of different things in my career. I've been a sports writer. I've worked at churches, and now I've been at Hurrdat ONE for about 1.5 or 2 years, and I'm just so excited with what we're doing. I'm kind of known as the food guy. I love going to restaurants and just trying all different kinds of cuisine and then talking to chefs on my podcast about it. So if there's food-related content on our channel, I'm probably involved with it somehow.
For sure. And Jill Lamkins.
Yeah, all right. Well, so I am originally from Minnesota, so I'm the only one here who is not a Nebraska native. But
So some of the stuff we talk about in Omaha, you're kind of experiencing for the first time.
yeah, exactly, which is fun because I consider myself a Nebraskan now. I've been in Nebraska for 7 years, went to Nebraska Lincoln for school, and then came to Omaha, worked as a television news reporter, and excited to be in the Hurrdat ONE space to really highlight, again, just all the local happenings and things that, I can experience for the first time.
And Colette Adair.
Yes, I have grown up here. I've lived here my whole life, and I just graduated in May from UNO, and I was an intern here for a week.
Like legit.
Maybe.
Shortest internship of all time.
Yeah, and then they loved me so much that they asked me to stay here full time, and I was like, sure. Yeah,
I don't think we had a
love
choice.
Omaha.
I don't think we had a choice in that. I think you would have been full-time, like you would have drafted your own employment agreement.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right, so we're excited to get to know you. I'm Pat Safford, and I was one of the hosts of the Pat and JT podcast and radio show for a long time. That's now transitioning to OTW, Omaha This Week. And every week, we're going to sit here and talk about the things that are going on in Omaha that are worth putting on your calendar. This week, we're going to talk about Udalali. We're going to talk about Benson. No, what? Benson First Friday.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about Pinnacle Bank Championship. But before we do that, we need to talk about some things that happened this past weekend. One being we attended the Sarpy County Fair, which was a blast. And you had a video, Colette, that kind of popped off this weekend of mutton busting.
Yeah, so we interviewed some kids before they went mutton busting, and a lot of these kids don't know what they're doing, and their parents are just signing them
It
up
was
for
hilarious.
it. It was so
It's strictly
funny.
for the parents' entertainment.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And their website crashed 2 years ago because so many people tried to sign up.
Yeah.
It's insane. And these kids hold on for maybe 3 seconds.
So for the uninitiated, what is mutton busting?
Kids under 60 pounds ride a sheep. And like that is
Basically,
it.
that's
They
it.
hold
basically
on
it.
for
That is
dear
it.
life. They
Yeah.
just try to grab on as tight as they can
Yes.
and ride on the dirt and fall off in hilarious ways.
So it's
Yeah.
whoever stays on the longest gets a trophy or a prize or some
I
sort?
think
or?
so, yeah.
Okay.
And some of them stayed on to where they're like, okay, you can get off now.
yeah.
Like the sheep stopped. Like
Yeah.
they stayed on the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
So we had some professional mutton busters.
Yeah, which I asked if you had a train, and I don't think any of them did, except there was one mom who said that she put on a really fuzzy blanket in their living room, and all of her kids were on her back practicing.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And we actually talked to all 3 of her kids too, so it was funny afterwards to learn like she's been training them in this way, and they were really funny. They were
That's
good
cool.
kids.
Well, the whole fair was a lot of fun. The food was
Yeah.
fantastic, and so yeah, looking forward to it again next year. All right, Dan. So what do you got coming up this week?
I'm really excited. There's a restaurant in Dundee. It's been around for probably 1.5, 2 years, but it's called Udalali. And it's a wonderful restaurant if you just want to go and have a great meal. Like, they have awesome food. Their mac and cheese is renowned. Their lobster roll is the best in Omaha. I think they have one of the best burgers in Omaha. But what makes this place really cool is they partner with Metro Community College's 180 Re-Entry Assistance Program, RAP, to help formerly incarcerated individuals get jobs, get training, and get them like successfully incorporated back into society. Unfortunately, I'm going to mess up the word, recidivism?
Recidivism? I think that's right.
But basically, it can be very difficult for people to reincorporate from being incarcerated to get back into society. They struggle to find apartments. They struggle to get jobs just because they have that stamp on them that says you screwed up, you made a mistake, and people make judgments based off that. Udalali says, no, we're going to come here, we will give you the training, we will give you the job, and we will help you get back on your feet. And They've already had several graduates of the program over the last couple of years. It is just so cool to see what they're doing there. So I'm going to get a chance to go back in the kitchen and talk with the chef. And
That's great.
yeah, just hear more about this mission and how it's changing the lives of so many people.
And we'll all find out more about that mission and more details because they're starting a podcast on our Hurrdat ONE network.
Heck yes.
Which is it's going to be releasing, dropping later this fall or late summer, early fall. But yeah, really cool program and delicious food.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're not joking when you say their food is really good. Like, I've gone there for the past 2 years for my fiance's birthday, and so we always celebrate his birthday there, and we've kind of made it a little tradition of ours, so we really enjoy it.
That's when you know a restaurant is special. When you start planning your birthdays and or
Exactly.
anniversaries
Yeah.
around it. Yeah.
All right, Joe, what do you got?
Okay, well, this is a big one for all of us here in the Hurrdat world. Pinnacle Bank Championship is this weekend, and I know I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure everyone's looking forward to it.
Are you a golfer?
I am. I've recently started in the past 3 years golfing. I wouldn't say I'm good at all, but like this tournament is fun even if you're not a golfer. So for people who don't know what the Pinnacle Bank Championship is, it is a professional golf tournament on the Corn Ferry Tour where up-and-coming golfers who are looking to make the PGA Tour participate in it. And there's a $1 million purse, which... You know, I'm not a golfer, so I think purse means that's the winnings that
Yeah.
they get, which is that's a
Correct.
lot of money.
That is.
So that's a lot of money that they can win. But like I said, if you're not a golfer, like we have a fun spot on hole 17, which also has the Patron zone where you can just come and hang out, and there's birdie beers, which if the golfer gets a birdie on this par 3, then you get $3 beers, is it? So that's really fun. They've got lots of local food. Hobby's Tacos is going to be there this year. There's live music Friday and Saturday night after the tournament wraps up. And kids also, that people should know, get in free. If you're under 15 and with a ticketed adult, you get in free. So really just fun for the whole family. And you get your steps in.
Yeah, that's for sure. And if you guys have ever seen Waste Management Tour or Waste Management tournament down in Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what hole 17 is like. I mean, the whole tournament is not like that, but our hole 17, we kind of try to make it as close to that as possible. We have a DJ. It's a lot of fun.
It's a blast. Yeah, like you really don't have to be into golf to just come enjoy it. Like just come enjoy the nice weather. Indian Creek Golf Course out in Elkhorn is also a beautiful golf course. So
And it's not going to be 1,000 degrees this weekend either. which is
But
good.
if you are a sports fan, this is a great event to come to because these are like the PGA stars of tomorrow are the ones competing in this event. So if you are huge into golf, you need to get out here and check it out. But if you, like we've highlighted very well, if you couldn't care less about golf, you can still have an awesome time
yeah,
here.
absolutely.
I've never been. I'm so excited.
You're gonna have fun.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's a blast. All right, Colette, what do you got?
Okay. Benson First Friday is happening August 7th from 5 p.m. till late, which is super fun. You can kind of make it your own. There's going to be artists, music. You can walk around Benson. So that's just a little fun thing that you can do Friday night. And then what is super exciting is this is the last week for Stir Coffee Bar. They're celebrating their 6th year anniversary, which is huge. And so they have special drinks. And on August 6th is the last day that you can get them. And I'm so excited. I'm going to go back and I'm going to get another one.
Cool.
Can you tell us what are some of the drinks?
Oh.
That's okay if you can't.
I don't.
We're gonna
it's a
find
lo-
out this
yeah,
week, right?
I will post a video on it, so stay tuned for that.
6 years
It's
for
huge.
any business, but especially one in the food and beverage industry
Yeah.
is no joke.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wish I knew the numbers off the top of my head, but I think over half fail in the first 3 years. So to get to 6, hats off to you, Stir. That is a birthday worth celebrating.
Yeah, for sure. I'm super excited.
All right, so you mentioned Benson. Putting you guys on the spot here real quick. What's your favorite area, part of town to go out in, whether it's for drinks, for coffee, for dinner, for whatever?
Well, I mean, right on the nose, but I'm going to say Benson. As a food-related guy, to have that many great restaurants in such a limited stretch, and I'm just going to name a couple because I could keep going forever, but like Virtuosa Pizzeria, Au Courant, Taco Co., Yoshitomo, Bearshin, like all in that one strip. I mean, you could eat there for 2 weeks straight and not go to the same restaurant and have all kinds of fantastic meals. So, Benson.
And Little Riot down there. So good.
Oh, I still want to go. They have
See?
that nice rooftop.
We can go together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and set the bar. I always forget to
Yeah.
mention Set the Bar. I love Set the Bar.
Their menu is so good.
Yes.
Okay, I might be biased because I live in this area, but I would have to say the Old Market. It's great living there, but even if you don't, like, this is just such a historic part of Omaha. So many fun spots. You know, you've got the brick roads. It just looks beautiful any time of the year. And every Sunday, my fiance and I go to Blue Sushi down there. They've got a ton of great flagship restaurants. Memoir, that's a little more towards the river, but they've also got Anthem, which is pretty new. Clio. Oh yeah, Clio is amazing. And there's just a lot of fun shops down there too to explore. What's the new sandwich shop that opened?
Oh, Mercredi Market.
Yeah, I
It's
still need to go
money.
there. I still need to go
it's
there.
good.
So, in the farmers market every Saturday, if you haven't been, I think it goes until the middle of October, and there's always fresh sourdough. Omaha Bagel Co. is there sometimes.
Well, until
really
they
pretty
sell
flowers.
out,
Exactly,
like
they
20
always
minutes
sell
in.
out. But there's really pretty fresh flowers, fresh produce, and yeah, I would say that's my favorite spot.
Now, here's the question. Have you and Trace done like a horse-drawn carriage in
have
wintertime around the Old Market?
you?
No, but I don't live there.
That's fair.
You need to check that
I know.
box if
It
you're
is
going to
really
be a
pretty.
resident.
It is really pretty to see like the horses. So.
Yeah. Colette?
Okay, I'm going to go with the 20-year-old answer, Blackstone. I love Blackstone. There are so many places down there. We went to Wandering Page the other day, and we
So
got
good.
a latte bucket, which is like 32 ounces of coffee.
We drank it very fast.
The whole thing in one sitting. I think we were there for maybe 15 minutes. We drank the whole thing.
It was that good, though.
It was so
It was.
good. Oh my gosh. Yanni gave us a lid to go, and we did not need it at all. And then you have Sullivan's. Little Ricky's is so fun. Coneflower, obviously.
I was going to say, if you don't mention the best ice cream
I
in
know,
America,
it's so
we're going to
good.
be
And
throwing
there's-
blows here.
Always a line.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have 2 little seats. And the other day I went there and I secured a seat. So that was highlight of my week.
Yeah, it's so good.
And then what else is down there?
Moolahs.
Oh, Moolah is so
Noli's.
good.
What else?
Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. is
And there's
good.
always food trucks around there too.
The Committee Chop House has my vote for the best steakhouse in Omaha. I would say, especially talking about Blackstone, like so many people are avoiding that area right now because the construction is so bad, and it is horrible. I'm not getting around that, but like we have to go support these places now if we want them to still
Yeah.
be there in the future. So yeah, maybe it's a little bit more of an inconvenience to go to Blackstone right now, but there are some fantastic bars, restaurants, shops. Like, get out and make sure that we're supporting them so we can continue to support them in the
Yeah.
future.
I would say too, the city of Omaha has been helping people who are driving to the Blackstone area or anywhere where there's streetcar construction. There are signs to help you get around. I know there's a lot of one-ways and cones out, but look for those signs. They'll help you where to park, so that it makes it easier for you to go out and visit these places.
Another one I forgot, Artemis Tea. So good. And they source all of their stuff. They know all the farmers where they're getting everything from. And it is delicious. It is one of the best teas I've ever had in my entire life.
What about you, Pat? What's your answer?
I would have to say I love Blackstone, but my wife and I feel like chaperones every time we go to like a bar there. I mean, I love hanging out, but it's like, wow, you know, super old.
You aged out a little bit.
100, like 10 years ago, aged out. I'd probably say, if not Blackstone, the Old Market. I mean, I just love it. I love it. And once that streetcar is done, I know it's a pain now, but so many more people are going to be able to experience different parts of the city a lot easier, especially when they come into town. So I'm excited for that. And just 2 more years and it'll be done-ish, hopefully.
Let's hope.
Fall of 2028, I
Okay.
believe.
Nebraska Public Media is our state's signal for curious minds, for inquisitive listeners, for anyone wanting to understand what's going on in Nebraska and beyond. It's your signal to tune in, turn up, and hear Nebraska stories told by the people who live them. And now, that signal reaches Omaha on 101.9 FM. Nebraska Public Media Omaha. This is your signal.
What else you covering this week? Anything, Dan, you want to hit on quick?
There is a soft opening for a very exciting new spot that's opening. I don't know if I can speak on it publicly, but okay, I'll just say it. Omaha Bagel Company. They're opening their brick and mortar, and the soft opening is happening sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that opening in the future.
Cool. Joel?
Yes, so I know Jazz on the Green has been something that's been going on this summer. It's a free concert series in Turner Park. I'm going to go this Thursday night and just enjoy it. I mean, it's a fun way to spend a summer evening, and like we were saying, the weather this week's going to be, warm, but not maybe as hot as it was last week or a couple weeks ago. So, there's a ton of restaurants similar to Blackstone in this area where we're probably going to go. Me and my fiance are probably going to go get happy hour, get some food, and then sit out on the lawn. I think the park opens in Turner Park at 5 p.m. and then there is an opening band at 6:30, and then the main show starts at 7:30. So there's only 2 more weeks to attend. If you do want to go out to Jazz on the Green, they've got this Thursday and then next Thursday. So I'm excited to check it out.
Cool. Colette?
This is one that I went to last week, but I am following their Instagram and I need to go back again. It's Gracie's Soda and Sips. And they have not only dirty sodas, but they also have energy drinks and they have fun toppings too. So they have their pop-up in their trailer and they also have a bar, and it is so good. And I went there at 9 a.m., which I thought was going to be a little bit too early to get a dirty soda, and they had everything. I got it had Monster and syrups in there and then some marshmallow, and it was so good. I'm usually not a morning caffeine energy drink type of person.
And also sugar high?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was going to say.
I mean, geez.
No,
if you can't wake up after drinking that,
Seriously.
then you're like halfway in the grave.
No, it was so good. But follow their Instagram because they have random pop-ups everywhere, and they usually have super fun events that are going along with it. So I will definitely be back there.
There's a lot of other stuff going on too. We'll just be following Hurrdat ONE on all of our socials because we'll keep you guys updated. But every day, practically in our office, we're going to try something kind of fun. Colette, I don't know where you come up with these questions, but like a question of the day, and it's just so random. So we're going to try to do that every week, and you guys can give us your answers kind of in the comments on what you think what your answer would be.
It's usually something that's happened to me, and I feel super awkward about it, and I need to get everyone else's opinion.
Okay.
Because I need to make sure that I'm not being a weird person about it. Like holding the door open for someone happened this morning, and we're going to talk about it later.
So what's your question? What's your question of the day?
Today's question of the day was, how far away from someone do you have to be to hold the door for them? Because this morning, I was pretty far away, and someone held the door for me, and I had to run a little bit to get up there. And then I was so close to them. Like, we both walked up the same staircase, and I was trying to walk so slow. Because at that point, I think you gotta let the door slam in their face.
That's a good question. It is a good question because I've thought about that before. Because are you a bigger jerk for letting it shut if they're like 20 feet away? Is it 15, 30 feet away?
But then she held 3 doors for me, and each time I would try to slow down a little bit, and she kept holding the door. And
I think that's a point where you either just got to slow down and like not make eye contact, or like what you did, speed up. It's one of those awkward situations where like if I was the one, like what you said, like how far would someone have to be for me to hold the door? I feel like it's just a split decision in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, if I look back, then I'm like, oh shoot, now I have to hold the door.
And if you know them, and maybe it's different. It's a longer distance if you know them. If you don't know them, like whatever.
Yeah,
right.
As long as you don't make eye contact, I'm just gonna go through the door. We'll be okay.
I wouldn't feel bad if someone shut the door in my face. I think it would be less awkward.
Okay.
I think it's a little weird if you're like a couple steps behind somebody and they just like
If you're close, hold the door.
I say like 5 to 7 feet is probably my range. If I see somebody and I'm like, they will be here in a couple steps, and it would be weird if I let the door slam in their face, I will stand there and hold the door.
One Dan Hoppen length.
Basically, yes. Yeah. If I were laying on the ground and the person is within that distance, hold the door.
So next time this happens, I will just Teams you, and you can come lay down and we can see.
That's fair.
I feel like
there.
It's the elevator too. Like I live in an apartment, and whenever I if I'm in the elevator and I see someone just get to the door, I'm like, oh, elevator, come on, close.
Yeah. Don't make eye contact. I hate the awkward up the elevator. Like, how was your weekend? What's up?
Yeah.
It's so awkward.
That's a tough one though, because you're like, if they see me getting in the elevator and they're at the door, I've done that where I hold it, but then they walk by and they don't use the elevator. I'm like, well, now I feel awkward.
And see, I'm like the opposite. If I'm someone who's like going to be getting in the elevator and I see someone else is in it, I'm just like, I'm good. Just
Yeah.
no, I'm
Yeah,
not doing
pretend
anything.
to be-
Okay, and they're gone. Okay, push the down button.
Have you ever pushed the button too soon and it opens back
yes.
up?
Got to give it a couple
Yeah,
seconds.
I don't use the elevator here.
I know.
Got to get our steps
Yeah,
in.
we got to
Well,
use those
we're on the
stairs.
2nd floor and there's only 3 floors, so it's like it's
Yeah,
weird.
way to call us out.
We're getting
I
our
use the
steps
elevator a
in,
lot.
so that's
Yeah.
okay.
But then when you walk in right behind someone and they're also using the steps,
Yeah.
it's so awkward.
Yeah, you gotta give some a
Yeah.
Dan Hoppen length distance
Yeah,
behind you
exactly.
and walking
Just
up.
imagine me
Yeah.
laying down.
Or a couple Hoppens, maybe, if you're walking behind them. All right, you guys. So we want to hear what you guys have to think about, what you guys think about that in the comments. And then that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Make sure you follow us everywhere on Hurrdat ONE so you don't miss anything. Follow this podcast and get out and enjoy Omaha and let us know. If you went to any of the places that we talked about today, let us know in the comments. Thanks. See ya.